Good morning students. Standard 8, Subject Social Science, Civics, Lesson 3, Understanding Secularism. Learning objectives of this lesson. To understand the meaning of secularism, to know the importance of secularism, to develop the appreciation of the rights guaranteed in the Constitution, to analyze the importance of secular education, and to discuss the constitutional provisions related to secularism. What does secularism mean? Secularism, மத சார்பின்மை. And secularism means an attitude of tolerance towards other religions and peaceful coexistence of citizens belonging to different faith. எந்த ரிலீஜனை பின்பற்றினாலும் people, that is a citizen belonging to different faith, they can live together with harmony and peace. அவங்க ஒற்றுமையா they can live. So it is a policy of neutrality and equality by the states towards all religious communities. Secularism is the principle of separation of state and religion, or more broadly, no interference of the state in the matters of religion and vice versa. That means state எந்த மக்கள்கிட்டையும் இந்த ரிலிஜனை தான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும் அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லாது. It is a religion, or more broadly to no interference of the state in the matters of religion. Then this means that every citizen is free to propagate. They can spread their religion and they can practice and profess their faith, change it or not have one according to their conscience. India is a land of multi-religious faith and multicultural beliefs. It is the birthplace of four major religions: Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism and Sikhism. In our country, people of diverse religions and beliefs have been living peacefully for a long time. Modern nation states are multi-religious states. Hence, there is a need for tolerance of all religions. மக்கள் எல்லா ரிலிஜனையும் எல்லா மதத்தையும், that is a Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism and Christianity, அவங்க எல்லாத்தையுமே equal respect. They are honoring and giving equal respect. Then they have the tolerance of all religions. Tolerance சகிப்புத்தன்மை தமிழ்ல. Secularism. The concept of secularism is aimed at creating a society in which people of religious beliefs or people who do not belong to any religion can live together in harmony and peace. People can practice any religion and any religious beliefs, or people, those who do not belong to any religion also, in India can live together in harmony and peace. Diversity in India. In our country, people of diverse religions and beliefs have been living peacefully for a long time. Modern nation states are multi-religious states. Hence, there is a need for tolerance of all religions. Notable persons: Rajaram Mohan Roy, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi and B.R. Ambedkar were some of the noted individuals held high in public regards who contributed towards the spread of secularism in the various spheres of Indian society. Secularism is invaluable for a society like India, which is characterized by religious diversity. The term secularism is derived from the Latin word seculum, meaning an age or the spirit of an age. George Jacob Holyoake, a British newspaper editor, coined the term secularism. Atheism is a lack of belief in God and gods. Atheism is a கடவுள் நம்பிக்கை இல்லாதவர்கள். Objectives of secularism. One religious group does not dominate another. That means one religious group people, they should not dominate another religious people. and some members don't dominate other members of the same religious community, and the same religious community also one cannot dominate another, and the state does not enforce any specific religion nor take away the religious freedom of individuals. So our state does not enforce any specific religion. Then a simple statement by poet Iqbal illustrates the secular view, that is, a religion does not teach us animosity. We are Indians and India is our home. 12th rock edict of Ashoka. Emperor Ashoka was the first great emperor to announce as early as 3rd century BC, that is a before Common Era, that the state would not prosecute any religious sect. In his 12th rock edict, Ashoka made an appeal not only for the tolerance of all religious sects but also to develop a spirit of great respect towards them. Characteristics, features of a secular state. Principle of liberty. The state permits the practice of any religion. Principle of equality. The state does not give preference to any religion over another. Principle of neutrality. Samanilai. That is, the state remains neutral in religious matters. Importance of secularism. The concept of secularism evolved in India as equal treatment of all religions. So, equal treatment for all religions. We need secular state to maintain peace and harmony between people of various religious ideologies. பலதரப்பட்ட ரிலீஜனை ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறவங்கெல்லாம் we have to live to maintain peace and harmony, and it is a part of democracy which grants equal rights. The Mughal Emperor Akbar followed the policy of religious tolerance. His propagation of Deen-e-Ilahi, that is a divine faith, and Sulh-e-Kul, peace and harmony among religions, were advocated for religious tolerance. Constitution and secularism. Secularism is a part of Indian Constitution. The makers of the Indian Constitution were aware that a strong and united nation could be built only when all sections of people had the freedom to practice their religion. So, secularism was accepted as one of the fundamental tenets for the development of democracy in India. The word secularism was not mentioned in our constitution when it was adopted in 1950. Later on in 1976, the word secular was incorporated in the preamble through the 42nd Amendment of Indian Constitution. India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So the basic aim of our constitution is to promote unity and integrity of the nation along with individual dignity. Then there is no state religion in India. The state will neither establish a religion of its own nor confer any special patronage upon any particular religion. So the state that does not have any religion in India, and state also will not establish a religion of its own, and they will not compel any citizen to follow a particular religion. The freedom of religion guaranteed under the Indian Constitution is not confined to its citizen alone but extends to aliens also. That means citizen and foreigner only, they called as the aliens. They used to come here for study or any job opportunity. They also used to enjoy the Indian Constitution, and this was pointed out by the Honorable Supreme Court in the case Ratilal Panchand V. State of Bombay in 1954. A 19th century Hindu temple in Khajuraho, India incorporates a Hindu spire, and Jain Kopla, a Buddhist stupa and Muslim style dome in place of usual shikara. So the temple, Hindu temple only, it was constructed based on all religions. The Constitution of India has the following distinguishing features. The state will not identify itself with or be controlled by any religion. The state guarantees to everyone the right to profess any religion of their own. The state will not accord any preferential treatment to any of them. Then no discrimination will be shown by the state against any person on account of his religious faith. Then it creates fraternity of Indian people. Fraternity, it is a brotherhood, sisterhood, sahodaratvam, and gives assurance the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation. The secular Indian state declares public holidays to mark the festivals of all religions. Let us see the Diksha short video.
The Constitution of India has the following distinguishing features. The state will not identify itself with or be controlled by any religion. The state guarantees to everyone the right to profess any religion of their own. The state will not accord any preferential treatment. No discrimination will be shown by the state against any person on account of his religious faith. It creates fraternity of the Indian people and gives assurance the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation. Mosaic of constitutional provisions. Article 15 says, prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, caste, sex, or place of birth, etc. Article 16 says, equality of opportunity in public employment. Article 25(1) guarantees the freedom of conscience and the rights to profess, practice, and propagate religion individually. Article 26 gives freedom to manage religious affairs. Article 27. The state shall not compel any citizen to pay any taxes for the promotion of any particular religion. Article 28. On religious instruction or religious worship in certain educational institution. Article 29(2). A ban on discrimination in state-aided educational institution.
The Indian state is secular and works in various ways to prevent religious domination. So it aspires to enable every citizen to enjoy fully blessings of life, liberty and happiness. The Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on secular principles. It is one of the glowing achievements of Indian democracy. Secularism allows us to live in civility. So it allows us to live in civility and to give honor and respect to other religions. It compels people to respect other religion. It grants equal rights to the people in respect of their religious faith. it is desirable for a country like India. So our country gives full support to the people so they can practice any religion as they like.